know you're in there, Bob! Bob! You coward!
You hear me?
This time, Walter meets fire with fire.
Walt was driving the backhoe up the driveway. As I was making some lunch, looking out the window at him, all of a sudden, Bob came running through the trees out of his property.
Bob, what are you doing?
You can't
Bob,
do this!
Get out of the way!
No! You can't! Go!
Get out of here,
Go!
Bob!
He actually stood in front of the backhoe to stop Walter Stevens from digging anything up.
Hoping that if he was to stand his ground, the digging of his culvert would cease because he was standing in the way.
Get out of the way!
No! Back up,
Move! You
Walt!
put this on my property,
No!
Bob!
No!
Move!
Back
I
up!
do not want to hurt you, Bob!
Back
Get out of the
up!
way!
A possessed Bob Hall is determined to protect the route to where his dream home will one day stand.
Look out!
As Walt was going to put the backhoe onto the cement, Bob laid his body on the cement to protect it. I was dumbfounded. I could not believe somebody would do that.
Bob, move!
This backhoe is going from left to right, and Bob is going right around with it, trying to protect his piece of cement. It was like this cat and mouse dance. My kids were freaked out because they'd never seen anything like that before.
Bob, no! No!
Why was he laying his body on the cement?
Walt, what are you doing?
Sue, get the video camera!
Don't move, okay? Stay right here.
He said, tape this. And I was like, okay.
By the time Sue returns, Bob is sprawled on the cement in agony.
What is going on?
Out of the way, now!
Walt, you can't do this! No!
Bob said Walter took the bucket and lifted Bob off the ground 5 or 6 feet and tipped the bucket, and Bob fell out, landed on the back of his head and his neck and his shoulders.
Walter tells a different story.
When Walt had the backhoe end up in the air, Bob grabbed onto it, and then he, was just hanging onto it, keeping Walter from moving the backhoe head around. And then Walt vibrated it, flicked the handle a bit, and Bob said that he had fell down or attacked the backhoe.
This was serious. This was something that I'd never seen before. I called the police.